Hello everybody, welcome back to the action. As you can see here at Stockport, and my oh my, things are getting really quite exciting at the top of the leaderboard. As it stands, Benjamin Hallam, Ben Rhodes tied at the top at 5 under par, both in the clubhouse as well. As it stands, we are heading towards a playoff. Still a fair bit of golf left to go yet. As you can see, you're looking at the 16th green right now. James Brooks, Scott Houghton and Jack Chewitt just playing through. Jack Chewitt 4 under par as well. He's only one shot off the lead. He's going very well indeed. So plenty of drama happening here at Stockport. It's a 2020 Pro Tour, it's the Golf Travel People Masters Part 2, and we are live, and we're going to be live following the next group actually, because we've got Dan Brown very shortly coming up, Will Whiteoak and Ross Earnshaw. We're going to follow them down 17 and 18. Because we think Dan Brown might be on for a reasonably good score as well. Unfortunately, he hasn't actually put his score into the leaderboard, so we don't know what he's on. But we did speak to him, and he sounded quite confident, quite chirpy, didn't he? Things are going quite well. So 16th here, a par 3, before we head to 17, which is a par 4, and bring it home at 18, which is also a par 4 as well. Conditions just have stayed exactly the same, haven't they? It's just been persistent rain all day. Ever since we arrived here this morning at about 10 o'clock, it has just rained and rained and rained and rained. So a lot of big drama. This is why we love the sport, isn't it? Big drama happening all the time, and we could be on for a playoff here. It's a long time since we've actually had a playoff. Long time since we've filmed a playoff anyway. 2020 Pro Tour has had its fair share. So we've got another little chance actually to catch a little hole in one, haven't we, at the 16th. The group about to come through will be Dan Brown, Will Whiteoak and Ross Earnshaw. We're going to see how they're getting on, and whether there's an outside chance for another hole in one. Well, I say another, there hasn't been one, but for another chance for us to catch a hole in one could be something quite special, wouldn't it? Never ever in nearly 2 years of live golf broadcasting have we caught a hole in one live. 16, no, it's quite a short one, 156 yards, so there's a fair chance, isn't there? We were at the 8th in the previous broadcast, doing a bit of hole-in-one hunting up there, one of the signature holes here at Stockport, and I must say, the course is in absolutely magnificent condition. Just look at those greens, despite the rain that they've had, torrential rain. All the players have been very complimentary, saying the course is playing very well. Of course, the rain limits the amount of rollout, but the greens have certainly held up, despite the consistent rain. Lovely stuff. Right, let's just pop that live leaderboard up onto the screen for you, because this is now getting exciting, isn't it? There it is, up onto the screen. Ben Rhodes and Benjamin Hallam going toe to toe, 5 under par. Is there anybody out there who can beat them? Jack Chewitt might be the man to do it. We've just seen him hole out here at 16. He was at 4 under last time I looked. Pretty good going, isn't it? It's great scoring these conditions as well. But what is Dan Brown on? That's what we want to know. Dan Brown is about to come to the tee here, the 16th tee. We're going to see his group now tee off. So it's going to be Dan Brown, Will Whiteoak and Ross Earnshaw about to play the par 3 16th. What is Dan Brown on? Because we think Dan could be one of them in right in the mix. Now, of course, Dan Brown is also the Order of Merit leader. So if we pop the leaderboard down, we just bring up onto the screen the Order of Merit image. On the left, you've got Ben Rhodes. Of course, Ben Rhodes, the amateur leader of the Order of Merit Amateur, and he's also joint leader right now here at Stockport. And then, of course, over on the right-hand side, the right image, the right half of that image is the pro. And, of course, Dan Brown is your leader. That's Will Whiteoak just stood on the tee box. You can tell because he's got that lovely Titleist hat. I hope you're enjoying this. This is exciting, isn't it? This is what we want. Late afternoon live golf. It's competitive, it's action-packed. And we just don't know which way it's going to go. So, comment below. Do you think, quite simple this question, will we have a playoff? Comment yes or no. What do you think? Let us know. Playoff, yes or no? The rain is coming down quite hard again now. I've actually had to take a bit of cover. So you can see it teeming down on the camera screen there. And I think wheels went off to quite a way off to the right there. Right as you look at it on the screen, as we hit it left from the tee. So this is Dan Brown now, isn't it? It's just about to load up. That's a lovely shot there, look, with the flag right in front of us, isn't it? That's what he's trying to hit. The rain is coming down even harder now. What a shot that is, by the way, from Dan Brown. Wow.
That was damn close.
What a cracker. Here's Ross Earnshaw. Can he match that? Can he better it? It's gone left. As you look at it on the camera, well left. It's off the green to the left. No danger, but I think he'll be a little bit frustrated with himself with that one. He's left himself a lot of work to do to get up and down. Whilst they're walking up, actually, we just pan over to the right, Lee, and you'll be able to see the Kia. We must say a big thank you to our friends at Kia, RG Kia Bury. And of course, as you can see, a lot of the sponsor boards as well. This is, of course, the Golf Travel People Masters Part 2. It's part of a trio, actually. This is the second event in that trio. The first event was at Wheatley. Of course, here we are today at Stockport, and it's going to round out at Rockcliffe in a month or two's time. And any player, the player shoots the lowest score out of those three events will win a extra £750. And a nice hive of activity despite the rain here at Stockport. They've got a nice little tent out the front here. You don't have to, Leon, it's right. And the players are just coming down to the green now. So we'll stick with the players. A lovely clubhouse here at Stockport. Our first time filming here. It's always nice to come to a club we've never been to before. And for those who don't know, if you're just tuning in for the first time, we do broadcast on multiple platforms as well. Got a little image to show you where you can watch all of our live golf. Of course, we're broadcasting on Facebook, our main page of Concept Live Golf and Live Sport Now. We're also broadcasting on YouTube at Live Sport Now and a number of our partners as well. We're also on Twitch at Live Sport Now. You can also watch on Twitter at Ian Waterhouse1. That's my handle. You can watch all of our live golf there, and my LinkedIn as well, Ian Waterhouse. So if you fancy connecting with me on LinkedIn, please do. And you can watch all of our live golf as well. I think we're the only broadcasters in the world to do that, Leon. So here they come onto the green, they're Dan Brown in the middle. Probably won't show it, but he'll probably be quite happy with that. So yeah, Ross, I'm sure I'm just trying to see who it's going to be. I think it's going to be Will White Oak over on the right now with his hat. Right, and the ball's up. This rain is thumping its way down now. Over on the far right side, I can see Hannah Morrison walking up 18. Hannah playing with Lars Gustafsson and Mark Pearson. About to finish out their rounds. So here's Dan Brown. This is for birdie as well, and we're not sure what the score's going to be, but it could be quite an important putt. And he's sunk it as well. That is for birdie for Dan Brown. I'm going to go see if I can figure out what he's on actually. In fact, we'll pull the buggy round in a second, drive ourselves round. Ross Earnshaw now over the ball just to finish up at 16. 2 holes left for this group. We're going to stick with this group down 17 and then back up 18. Oh, and Ross has missed it. Rightio. If we just put that live leaderboard back up onto the screen just whilst we drive around. Right, here we are at 17 then. I just want to find out what Dan's on. I'll put that live leaderboard down if it's still up. And that is an absolute thumper from Dan Brown. It's just so consistent. Will White Oak. Have a look at the leaderboard there. Go on, Dan. What you on? Do you know? Do you know what you're on? 7. Yeah, 2 at 5. Ben Rhodes, Benjamin. Right, there we go. I don't know if you heard that. We're just going to hit again. Actually, we're white out. So Ross Earnshaw's going to hit again. Right, let's just pop that live leaderboard up whilst we follow this group down, and I can tell you a bit of breaking. You might have overheard actually. Dan Brown at -77 under par is Dan Brown. So as it stands, he holds a 2-shot lead. Of course, there's still Jack Truett out on the course. He was 4 under, I think, coming up 16. So still quite a bit to play yet. So let's just leave that live leaderboard up on the screen. Of doom. Well, I hope you've certainly been enjoying the coverage today. Do you think Dan Brown at 7 under, can he get that job done? I think he just birdied 16 as well, didn't he? Yeah, so he's absolutely flying, isn't he? The Order of Merit leader is once again cream of the crop right now. Will White Oak hit twice, didn't he? This did Ross Earnshaw, I think. So I think we're going to see if we can find where their balls have ended up. I'm not sure if it's still Ben Rhodes and Benjamin Hallam at 5 under. I wonder if we've got a score update on Jack Truett. And there is Will White Oak's ball. I wonder if my producer can tell me. And Will's found his ball, which is good. Found his first ball. So he's picked up his provisional. We'll carry on as normal. Well, I will look for myself then. Yeah, Benjamin Hallam and Ben Rhodes both at 5 under par. Jack Truett, he's actually on 18 now, but at 4 under par. Dan Brown is at 7s. Oh, lovely little rifle out. It's got to slow down now. Stop, stop, stop. It's going to run off to the back of the green. But I think Dan Brown gave him the thumbs up. We've got Ross Earnshaw over there on the right, about to play his shot in the trees as well. Oh, has he played it by the looks of things, actually? I think he might have played it. Right, we're going to drive along. Let's just pop that Order of Merit image back up onto the screen just so you can have a little look at how things stand. Of course, Dan Brown once again is looking like he's going to extend his lead at the top of the 2020 Pro Tour. Order of Merit's not quite over just yet though. Jack Truitt is just on our right hand side, just walking down the 18th fairway. Actually, we're not sure what his updated score is. I think we've got Dan Brown about to play, so sorry Lou. Look at the green, shall we? It's our first look actually at the 17th green here at Stockport today. And let's go round actually, because Will Whiteoak rifled one out of the trees, didn't he? But it went quite long and fizzed over the back of the green. Oh, and it's not too bad at all actually, is it? There we go. And we've got a nice shot here, a lovely shot there of the clubhouse as well. Been a wonderful day's play so far here at Stockport. It's not quite over just yet as well. Still got a bit more live golf to bring you today. It's the 2020 Pro Tour. It's the Golf Travel People Masters at Park 2. Here's Ross Earnshaw. Sorry, Will Whiteoak. Apologies. It's a lovely shot there, isn't it? That will be to save par as well. That'll be good up and down if you can get that done. His first shot ended up in the trees, second shot rifled to where he was stood there. That's his third, it's a par 4, 17. Go on. Oh, there's Ross Earnshaw there. That was definitely Ross Earnshaw this time. Lovely stuff by Will. In it goes. And this will be Dan Brown to wrap up the part, but a little bit of pressure. Doesn't want to drop a shot. We'll lead by 2, heading up 18. And he does, he puts it away. So Dan Brown heads to 18 with a 2-shot lead. Let's just pop that leaderboard up for you just so you can see the confirmation as it stands at the minute. Because Dan Brown's score isn't actually in. I did have a chat with him. We'll get it. Obviously, we'll wait for it to be officially confirmed before we crown him as the official winner. And of course, we've still got 18 to go. It's not quite a done deal just yet, but it is looking pretty good, isn't it, for Dan Brown? So we can pop the leaderboard down now as the players just get themselves ready to load up for the final time here today at Stockport Golf Club on the 2020 Pro Tour. What a day we've had. It has literally just rained constantly, but I've got to give Stockport a lot of credit. The course has really held up incredibly well. Dumping drives from Dan Brown there. He's just keeping an eye on it, and I think he's happy with that. Here's Will White Oak, driver in hand. The 18th here at Stockport par 4 to finish. 368 yards. There we go, and the walk starts up 18. Like I say, we are going to stay with this group all the way home. We'll grab a word with Dan Brown. Of course, that's just so long as he gets home with nothing worse than a bogey. He will be the winner of the Golf Travel People Masters Part 2. Although Ross is going to load up again. A good second shot. We heard the call from Dan there. Ooh, blocking the camera, sorry. Before I get in the bucket. Sorry everyone. Alright, so we did ask the question a little bit earlier and asked you to comment playoff yes or no. You feel free to answer it again, but the way it's heading, if we can just get Dan's scores confirmed, according to him, he is at 7 under par, which clearly gives him a 2-shot lead coming up 18 here. I'm just wondering if we've got Jack Truett's final score in. So Jack Chouette's score still not quite in yet. He's still 4 under through 16. Let's just pop that leaderboard up on the screen just for a moment if we can. Will Whiteoak was well off to the left, wasn't he? In fact, he's over the first fairway. So there he is. We can pop the leaderboard screen down now. It's nicely up in the air. Just going to keep my eye on it. And it looks like a great shot as well. We've got a big thumbs up from Dan Brown. We've got Ross Earnshaw. Has he played it? And he has played. So there we go. We're going to make our way now to the 18th green here. Let's just leave that live leaderboard back up onto the screen just whilst we drive ourselves around. Dan Brown's about to play a shot actually, so we'll catch his shot. Right, if we can pop that leaderboard down now, I can see Dan Brown there is his ball. He's got a lovely little target area. There we go. So Dan Brown's going to take care. You never like to say too much, do you? I've got it wrong a few times before. You don't ever want to give commentators curse, but it's going to take quite something for anybody to stop Dan Brown now, isn't it? It really is here at Stockport Golf Club. What a treat we've had, and what a treat it is to be able to follow this group up 18 as well. Let's just pop that order of merit image up on the screen so you can just to confirm yourself how things stand in the order of merit. Ben Rhodes has gone incredibly well again. He's in the clubhouse at 5 under par. At one point it looked like he was heading to a playoff for the outright win. But if we can get Dan Brown's score confirmed, then it looks like Dan Brown, at least at 7 under, is going to be the winner of the Golf Travel People Masters Part 2. Looks like Dan Brown's actually in the bunker here, so could there be a last bit of last gasp drama here? We know he's good enough to get out of there. he can't afford to miss that actually. But he won't want to. It's not quite over just yet because John Singleton's going quite well at 3 under, 313. Oh, Will just misses right at the end. So this will be a good up and down for Dan Brown to finish at 7 under as he's going to move to 6, which will still be the clubhouse leader. And he puts it away to finish at 7 under. Will that be enough? John Singleton is still out on the course. We're not quite finished just yet, but it's some pretty impressive scoring, isn't it? Well, let me just walk off the green because the group behind are just following us up as well, so we don't want to stop them from playing their shots into the 18th, but we will grab a quick word. Dan, 7?
7, yeah.
So it puts your clubhouse lead. It's not quite over just yet, but talk us through that because you seem a man on a mission, really.
Yeah, I started well, like the first 12 holes. Got it to 7 after 12 holes and then didn't really drive it great. The last sort of like few just because it's so wet, like the rain and stuff, like just sliding off the club face. So I hit like a couple of good tee shots that didn't end up being in play, so it was quite annoying. But pleased with 7 under there.
Yeah, so you should be as well. Look, order of merit shaping up quite nicely in your favour. Are you going for this now for the rest of the season?
Yeah. I mean, I never really had a thought about it, to be honest. I just kind of was just playing, and then obviously you see yourself kind of like moving up and up, and then you see yourself on top, and you just kind of probably just try and play as many as I can now.
Good man.
So,
look, I'll let you get in. It's get soaking out here, isn't it? Thank you. That's it, yeah. Of course, Dan Brown, Order of Merit leader. Your winner of the Golf Travel People Masters Part 2? Maybe. Not quite a done deal just yet. I'll probably turn this around actually. I can confirm as well, so Jack Chewett, he's finished, he is at 4 under as well. That's how he finished over round, so he parred his way home to finish at 4s, which isn't a bad score. I'm just going to bring this around because we do have the next group coming through. There's not many groups left to play actually, but really the last player who's got a shot, John Singleton, he still has a bit of an outside chance. So we're just going to move around here and get a nice shot of the 18th for you to have a little look at. There we go. Should be safe there, Liam. It's got a roof on as the buggy. Yes, it has. So we've got Joe Hoblin, Ben Brown and Joe Mitchell just coming up. John Singleton's actually out in the final group, so we'll keep a sharp eye on that. Like I say, we will get the official results for you as well as soon as we know more too. We will just keep a sharp eye on John Singleton. 3 under through 12 according to the scoreboard, so who knows how that's going to do. A strong finish could bring him straight back to into play, but Dan Brown at 7 is your clubhouse leader. He's also the current Order of Merit leader. He's been the Order of Merit leader for the last 2 or 3 events as well, and he's really finding form just at the right time in 2021. So Singleton now is 3 under through 14, so still quite a bit of work to do. So he's going to have to go 3 under through the final 4 holes to force a playoff. So we're just going to stick around a little bit longer just to wait and see. So it doesn't look like we're going to have our playoff though. Oh, what a putt that is. Congratulations, what a monster. As I said, he's now confirmed. Dan Brown is confirmed at 7 under par. And your clubhouse leader by 2 shots from Benjamin Hall and Ben Rhodes. There's only 1 player left who could have an outside chance, and that is John Singleton. He is 3 under on the 15th. Oh, lovely. We've seen a bit of exhibition putting here right at the death, haven't we? I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word actually with one of the players over here, because he's wearing shorts, and that's quite incredible, isn't it? We did see a bit of a monster putt there. I've seen you in shorts today. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to work out, are you a bit mad, or are you just
I always think
postman in a formal
I always think in the rain shorts is the play, just because it's I don't know, you don't get those wet trouser legs, do you?
That's a great point actually. My feet soaking. How's it been today?
Tough, yeah. I mean, it's good. Lovely course.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
But yeah,
it's
just struggled to get the tee shots away personally. Didn't hold the putts.
It's just the rain has been consistent, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it just gets heavier and heavier, and it just affects the game, I suppose.
It does, yeah. I think if you just keep positive, it's all right, isn't it? You know you're going to get wet, so.
Yeah, it's all right.
Still had a good time, didn't we? I mean, I got the summer colours, so.
Yeah, top
this
man.
is it.
And a big smile.
That's it. Yeah.
Cheers, thank you very much. Take care. Right, we're just going to stick at 18 for the next group as well, because I just want to wait until we really kind of get a big understanding. Of course we will, mate. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Thank you. A big thank you as well. Well, that's one of the club pros here at Stockport. A big thank you to Stockport for the hospitality. Wonderful, wonderful hospitality here today. They've been really, really great. So thank you to Stockport Golf Club. And we're just getting confirmation. Tell me if my sound cuts off, Leon. But I just want to go grab a quick word with Mr. Hanson. We got a bit of a wedgication from him a little bit earlier, but we've had a bit of a golfing lesson from Dan Brown today as well, haven't we? And Chris, how do you think you would have fared today?
You know I don't like the rain. Honestly, mate, when it rains, I do not enjoy hitting driver. So no, I would not have shot 7. I would not have shot 5.
There's some pretty impressive scoring out there,
I
isn't
just
there?
spoke to Ross Earnshaw there, and he's like, "You have to come back to this place." He said it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And everyone said that. But the scoring's so good, and the weather's been so bad. And Ross said it is a short golf course, but in terms of definition and how nicely presented, he said it's brilliant.
It's my first time here today and pulling up. It's so wide and open. It's just lovely. It really
It is nice, yeah. But I think, we certainly need to come back. But the scoring on a I say a weak field, a smaller field, with a lot of big guys not here. Scoring's brilliant, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
7, 2 5s.
But it's no surprise to see Mr. Brown at the top, though, as the Order of Merit leader, of course, and they're looking. It's not quite over yet, by the way. John Singleton's still in with a whiff, but
Amateur Order of Merit leader as well. Seems to be up there every single week.
It's shaping up quite nicely, isn't he?
But
and he did just say he wants that holiday from the golf travel people. That's what he wants. It's Dan Brown.
Oh, really? Is that what he's playing for? Right. Okay. Well, obviously they've got that to play for. They've got Orca contract to play for. A few other bits and pieces, haven't they? So it is worth playing for, and obviously Dan's committed to playing it, and it's hopefully helping him play good stuff on the Europro when he goes down after an event.
Fantastic. Right, we're going to stick at 18 anyway, Chris. I'll let you.
Okay now.
Well, I'll get my book and I will tell you who we've got. All right, I'll give you that then. One thing I've noticed about this course, so Chris, certainly taking the buggy out, it undulates wildly, doesn't it? I mean, there's quite a few difficult shots to have to play on a bit of camber and things.
Yeah, I've not obviously been out there too much, and I've not actually played it before. But like this 18's really interesting. You've got everyone seems to be driving it into this hollow here. There doesn't really look to be anywhere to actually hit it, but I think it is a pretty short hole. 17 looks short, but looks fantastic, doesn't it, down there? Yeah,
it certainly does. And coming up now, it's actually the penultimate group: James Bailey, Glenn Mowat, and Connor Stayell. Just coming up now, 2 o'clock, they teed off. And of course the final group, actually 210, John Singleton's in that group. They're actually just on 16, aren't they? So a little bit behind, but we'll see how John Singleton's getting on. He was 3 under through 14, so an outside whiff.
Yeah, you've got the major out there as well in the Tour Experience playing behind.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Getting soaking wet, I imagine there.
Something I've caught a glimmer
right,
of.
So here it comes, and look at that. That's a pretty good shot from there.
Who did you say we had here in?
Ultimate group: James Bailey, Glenn Mowat, and Connor Stayell.
Okay, 2 pros, 1 amateur. The greens have well and truly been hand cut this morning, haven't they? Looking at the racing stripes down them there.
Well, I have to say the players have all been very, very complimentary, and I just wanted to say thanks to Stockport staff as well. They've been absolutely fantastic, haven't they? Really looking after us.
Quality in the clubhouse, absolutely amazing, haven't they? Fantastic reception.
They really are. And food's not bad as well, Chris.
Food's been good, yeah. We always have a good few meals on a day like this. In fact, I think it's one of the first times the rain's actually stopped now.
Now it is. Now there's another chap in shorts here. He's not the first today. I know Lars Gustafsson's been out in the shorts today. I just spoke to one of the players in shorts as well, and it's no surprise that the rain is here today. So why? Are you a shorts player in conditions like this?
I don't know. My old caddies always said to me that skin's waterproof, so there's no harm in wearing shorts when it's raining.
That's very true.
Because I think it's pretty uncomfortable wearing wet trousers when you're sticking to your legs. Stick
Stick
shorts on and you don't get that feeling, do you? So it's not a bad. If it's not cold, it's not a bad shout, I don't think.
Well, it's certainly not cold, is it? Ooh. Right, Chris has just left us. He's got to get back in. Like I said, we're just going to, once this group hold out, we're actually going to cut this broadcast off and just head back in before just wrapping up the day's play very quickly for you. And of course then we'll have confirmation whether it is going to be John Singleton who is going to have a chance of forcing a late playoff. It's 3 under through 14. It's incredibly unlikely, but hey, you never know. We've seen crazy stuff in this wonderful game, haven't we? And he has just teed off at 17, so we should get a bit of an update now. Yeah, and Singleton, he's still 3 under. He's now on 17, so he needs an eagle finish to force a playoff now. If you're a betting man, you'd probably have to bet against that happening. Right, there we go, that's that group finishing up. And that wraps up the main portion of the coverage, because it does look like Dan Brown is going to get the job done. We're going to go to a very, very short break, but we're going to come back literally in about 15-20 minutes or so just to wrap up the action. But who knows, if there's a little late bit of drama and a little bit of late twist, you promise you won't miss any of it. So we're going to head off very, very shortly, but we'll be back in about 15 minutes with a final word and wrap up with the 2020 Pro Tour. It is the Golf Travel People Masters Part 2 live here at Stock.